It's 36 minutes after 7 here on the Super Morning Show. Time for our birthday messages. George is joining us from London today for the Sports Center about our birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by MTN.
Everywhere you go.
Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. And Niche Confectionery, Niche chocolate drink made with Ghana's finest wholesome cocoa. Niche chocolate is full of delicious goodness and rich with vitamins, minerals. Niche, taste of Ghana.
So help me God. Let's see what we've got here. Very soon, George Addo Jr. joins us. We're trying to surprise you. But this one says, happy birthday to a man with 1,000 aliases. The legendary Michael Buster, the celebrated King Milston Philston, the indefatigable Mayaya, the brother Neke. Hey. Yeah, Fred Akuria, and many other names. God bless you. And this one says, happy birthday to Harriet Emisa Arthur. So happy birthday to you. It's from your husband Jabesh Kates Kojo and Parkwisi and staff of AEA and Kite to you.
Okay, so this is not my Mayaya's birthday, but Kayaatic shouts to you, Mayaya's Standard Chartered Bank. Happy birthday to Mr. Augustine Apia, General Manager HR of Bulk Oil Storage and Transportation Limited Companies. From Nana Ekwe Dubia Bing and the HR team, we say live it and stay super blessed.
Okay, let's see. I've got another one here. Let me just do this quickly. And there's a belated happy birthday to Lawyer Atu Eshen. So yesterday was your birthday, Lawyer Atu Eshen. Belated happy birthday to you from your wife Josephine and children Tricia, Marion, Janelle, and Adrienne, who are wishing you a happy birthday. But Marvin, before we continue, also let me say a special thank you to all those who donated, surgical lambs for the Wild West Hospital yesterday. So the Edward Oseboachi Trust, and also Lawyer Seidu, who also, donated. That's Lawyer Nuhela Seidu. These two persons donating surgical lamps. The Wild West Hospital didn't have surgical lamps, so the doctors were using torchlights and mobile phone lights. So we're grateful to Lawyer Nuhela Seidu for also buying a lamp. They said they need two. And so yesterday when we did the story, we got 2 lamps for them. But I'm sure there are some of you who still, would want to help the people of, Wild West. You want to buy maybe some more for them. Why not? You can definitely help to acquire that. We're also grateful to Ransford Addo. He also donated yesterday, and he donated through our mobile money number. Let me just put that one out so that if you also want to make a donation, you can definitely do so to assist the Wild West Hospital. But anyway, let's move on.
Before you move on quickly, we also want to say thank you to those who helped with our classroom projects, the Chartered Institute of Accountants Ghana. We will come back and then say thank you to all those who contributed to the classroom projects as well. We thank you. When we call, you respond. We're grateful. Happy birthday to Dr. Manfred Metz-Cole. May God continue to elevate you and order your steps. Is from Isaac Boachi to you. Enjoy your birthday.
Great. So let's get into it again. But first,
the battle has ended.
George Addo Jr. Only the ladies. 1, 2, go. 1. Hey! The men in the house. Let's go. Hey! Everybody for the last time that we get Anna here.
El Giorgio.
That's the voice that
Winstonia.
El Giorgio.
Mama V, how you doing?
I am good, George. We miss you too much, man.
Yeah. I miss everybody, and it's always good to be back. It's always good to be in, and we're looking forward to having a wonderful time. Even though today is not exactly a happy day because we are burying our brother Christian Atsu, we'll still have some time to do our Kayaatic shouts and all of that. Winston, I hope you're in the spirit.
I am in the spirit. I'm in the spirit.
Before we start, though, I want to say that the Sports Center is brought to you by MTN.
Everywhere you go.
Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
Allianz Life Insurance, we secure your future. Much experienced hospitality AG, cheer like a boss. And 1xBet, your
reliable bookmaker. Football investment.
Listen, there is good news from MTN for small to medium scale business owners with SME Plus. You get to manage all your operational costs in communication. This service simply allows you to choose from affordable packages and enjoy talk time, SMS data, and business content all bundled in one subscription. The other exciting news is you get free on-net calls every Monday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Simply dial star 5060 hash to sign up today. Send a WhatsApp, or you can also call 0244 308 111. Get more information and stay connected everywhere you go.
Mavi, let's just do some quick birthday dedication. So today is the birthday of Patrick Duche Gomashi. And guess what? He turns 104 years.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
104 years. And that's the father. That's the father of Yawa Gomashi.
Oh, wow.
And so it means he's also the father of Jifa Gomashi. 104 years.
Oh my God.
Wow. But this one also, let me just do this again. Happy birthday to Augustine Apia, who's General Manager HR of Bulk Oil Storage and Transportation Limited, from Nanekuye Dubiobing and the HR team. And they say, live it and stay super blessed. All right, so let me tell you about Standard Chartered, because look, folks, I've been doing some thinking and pondering lately. Now, these days, there's so much to pay for, but less money to go around. Bills to be paid, flights to book, celebrations to be had, not to talk of the romantic dinner with the love of your life. So how about I give you a solution that really works? Imagine getting to spend up to 100,000 Ghana cedis free of charge with an offer to pay back in 50 days without paying any interest charges. Think about it.
Cool deal.
Let that sink in. 100,000 Ghana cedis, you get to pay back in 50 days without having to pay interest charges. I will go for that any day.
Absolutely.
Yes, so I mean, spend now and pay later without any charges. This one is called Beat the Charges. And that's what Standard Chartered Visa credit card does for you. It's akin to living the life of a king or a queen, but with a relaxed budget. So what a unique addition to life's experiences and an opening to a world of possibilities. Now so don't let money stop you from doing the lovely things you've always wanted to. The Standard Chartered credit card is accepted in over 1 million destinations across the globe. What's more, you also get unbelievable rewards every time you swipe. It's time to settle bills and not battle them. Get the Standard Chartered credit card today. Call toll free on 0800 740 100 or 0302 740 100. Reach us via email feedback.ghana@sc.com. Standard Chartered. For good.
Settle the bill. Don't battle it.
I tell you.
Now see the best football stars live in Europe as the Champions League continue. Much experience. Hospitality AG, the exclusive hospitality right holder of the 2022-2023 Champions League, is making this possible with its hospitality packages, which come with match ticket, flights, and accommodation. Follow your favorite club as they progress through the stages all the way to the finals in Istanbul, Turkey in June. Will Real Madrid win the Champions League for a record 15th time, or you fancy the Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe combination to triumph? Or will Pep Guardiola and the citizens end their Champions League hoodoo? And how far will the pride of London, Chelsea, go in this year's tournament? Just call Match Experience Hospitality AG on 055 155 1118 or 9 to reserve your booking, or email your inquiries to sales@matchesphospitality.com. Match ticket, inclusive official hospitality packages, are subject to availability, so book now. Match Experience Hospitality AG, cheer like a boss. George, over to you.
Yes, let's get into the Sports Center this morning, and we begin, of course, on a very, very, very sad note.
Ghana come down the left. We've got a bit of space on the left here. It's come into the box. Jan, little chip across. It's going to be 2-0. Is it? Flies in the back of the net. It's 2-0. That's the number 7, Atsu. Puts Ghana 2-0 up.
Atsu makes his final journey home at the four courts of the State House this morning. Atsu, who lost his life under the rubble following the devastating earthquake in Turkey a month ago, has been laid in state at the moment with mourners from all over the world gathered to say their final goodbyes. My colleague Fento Tahiru is at the funeral grounds and describes the scenes.
This morning at the State House, Christian Atsu will be laid to rest, finally, after what has been a very difficult last 4 weeks or so for the families and the entire football world. The ceremony itself has started. It started around 6:15. Filing part is what is currently ongoing. The music you hear in the background is from the military band. There are all sorts of traditional leaders that are here, friends and family members who are all here to bid farewell to Christian Atsu. The media presence here is very, very heavy, with many of the top outlets giving this a live coverage. In the time I have been here during the filing part, we have seen some dignitaries come through, some ex-footballers as well. The burial service itself is expected to start at 9 o'clock when the President, Nana Addo Jr, finally arrives here. From then on is a funeral service, which is expected to last just to 1 hour, and then the private burial will follow immediately after that. So we're here, we'll bring you updates as and when we receive them, but the atmosphere here is solemn, and pretty much everyone that I see here in black. Indeed, it's a black day for not just Ghana football, but the entire country.
Fento Tahiru from the funeral grounds at the moment, and I just need to tell you and remind you, Atsu began his career with FC Porto, also spending a season on loan at Real Ave. In 2013, he was signed by Chelsea for £3.5 million, and he was subsequently loaned to Vitesse Arnhem, Everton, Bournemouth, Malaga. After spending the 2016-2017 on loan in Newcastle, he completed a permanent transfer to the club in May 2017. Following the end of his 4-year contract, he played for Al Raed in Saudi Arabia and Hatayspor in Turkey, where he died in the 2023 Turkey-Syria earthquake at age 31. He is a full international, of course, for Ghana with 65 caps from 2012 to 2019. Atsu represented Ghana at the 2014 FIFA World Cup and 4 Africa Cup of Nations tournaments. He helped the team finish as runners-up at the 2015 Africa Cup of Nations, in which he also won the Player of the Tournament and Goal of the Tournament. Tributes continue to pour in for the fallen Black Stars player, who is remembered fondly for his benevolence and excellence on the pitch. Now we can hear right now from the former Ghana international Lykinson, of course, who is actively working at the moment with the national 17 team, and he struggled to find words to describe his mood.
But the way Atsu left, I don't think it's something that I have to. The first day when I heard the news, in my mind, I said, no, he's still alive. I said he's alive. And then when I looked at the graphics and everything, I was like, no, the guy is still alive. But the other part of me is telling me, no, there's no way he can come out alive. You see, so that trauma that I went through until it was confirmed, that's when I was like, okay, then everyone have to go, but not the way that you left us. But hey, it is what it is. This is life, and you should rest in peace, perfect peace.
Yeah, Lykinson there. Now, Avram Grant was Black Stars coach when Atsu won the Player of the Tournament at the 2015 AFCON, and says his legacy lives on.
First, to all Ghanaian people, I received, I think, more than 1,000 calls in the last hours from Ghana. I don't know if 1,000, but hundreds for sure. Many people texting me, many people send his picture, and it showed that the Ghanaian people love him, and there is a lot to love about him. And to his family, I can say that even it was a sad moment, they can be proud that there was near a person that always positive, always positive. That's how I remember him. Always when I spoke with him, when he played, when he didn't play, when he had the good days, when he had the bad days, he always was a positive attitude and smiling and this. I think the Ghanaian people and his family especially can be proud about him and remember the moment that there was with a top person like him.
Yeah, we can now hear from Christian Atsu's brother, Robert Ani.
I don't think you can get over it. And it's not been easy. You cannot just call him and maybe crack it's tough. And personally, I'm coming to terms with it. But to tell you the truth, it's not been easy, and I don't believe this pain of such a magnitude. I think it's only God that can heal such a pain.
What are you going to miss most?
Everything about him, his smile.
Yeah, he makes that point. Atsu's smile. And in 2019, I had the opportunity of visiting Atsu back in Newcastle. We had the opportunity to watch the game, Newcastle, Manchester United. And of course, it's that Atsu smile that we're not going to see again. His soul rests in perfect peace. Also, we have the latest Joy Sports feature that focuses on Atsu's development as a player. You get to see that across the multimedia platforms. Well, we'll have to talk about the Ghana Premier League now because it continues tomorrow with Accra Hearts of Oak going to Kotoku Royals. Manager Slavko Matic has been sidelined since the weekend of the President's Cup as fans clamoured for his sacking. But chairman of Hearts of Oak's NCC, that's the National Chapters Committee, Herman Hesse, expects a more strategic solution.
Myself, some board members have indicated clearly that is not the path that we should go. The coach was employed by the club, and that if the coach will be relieved of his duties, definitely it is the club that knows the strategy and the means to get him out of his job. So we like we stated earlier, myself and other board members have stated that yes, we did not agree with the format, but hey, it's already happened.
Yeah, that's the Herman Hesse, the Hearts of Oak NCC chairman. We can now get into the rest of the games. Remember, the Hearts of Oak currently sit fourth. They're a point above the rivals Kotoko, lying fourth and going away to Summertex. The Porcupines have a poor away record in the division this season, so we'll see how it goes. But league leaders Adriana take on Legon Cities. Here's a wrap up. They are the Ghana Premier League games to expect.
Second place Accra Lions will look to close the gap to Indiana when they travel to Nswatriman. Midiama lock horns to Great Olympics. Ken Faisal hosts Bibiani Gold Stars while Karela travel to Bichem to face Bichem United. RTU hosts Brekum Chelsea while Tamale City take on visiting Dreams FC. And on Monday, Legon City take on league leaders Indiana FC, who look to consolidate their advantage on top of the Premier League table with all 3 points. Kickoff is at 3 p.m.
Michelle Quino there with the games to look forward to in the Ghana Premier League. Now in Europe, Aston were knocked out of the Europa League at the last 16 stage in a penalty shootout, and that defeat by Sporting Lisbon at the Emirates, and we all know how it happened. 1-1 in regulation time, but sent it to 3-0 in aggregate, of course 5-3 on penalties. We can now hear from the Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta.
Huge blow, obviously. There were moments, especially in the first 75 minutes, that we were on our level. We gave every single ball away, and we didn't have the capacity to dominate the game and take the game where we wanted. It's true that in the last 15 minutes we had the chances, and the extra time the chances to win it. And when it goes down to the penalties, then it's a lot of uncertainty, and we lost it.
Yeah, Marcus Rashford was on target again as Manchester United cruise into the quarterfinals. And we can also tell you that Juventus, Sevilla and AS Roma have all progressed and will learn later their quarterfinal openings at today's draw. Later this afternoon, we'll also get to know exactly what's happening with the UEFA Champions League quarterfinal draw. And you know, Joy FM, home of UEFA Champions League, we're definitely looking forward to great commentary during the quarterfinals. So let's find out who plays who there. Remember, there are no seedings and no country protection, so clubs can face opposition from the same national association and teams they previously came up against in the group stage. That's about it. Winstoria and Mama V, I've got to tell you this though, our Friday offerings, Joy Sports Friday offerings, will begin at 1:15. We've got game plan. Most of you enjoyed it last week, and we are bringing it again. And look, the guys are charged and pumped up for the action at 1:15. And later in the evening, we'll come your way with the locker room. That's your sport this morning.
Well, thank you, George Addo Jr. With the Sports Center all the way from the UK this morning. That's how it's going to be on Fridays. George Addo Jr. with sports. But we've got a lot more sports news on myjoyonline.com/sports. This is the Super Morning Show. It's 57 minutes after 7. 3 more minutes to 8 o'clock. At 8, we'll bring you the Joy Business Minutes. But our social media messages here on the Super Morning Show brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And Ghana AIDS Commission test to know your HIV status and